Over 400 years ago, more than 100 settlers vanished without a trace. Nothing was left behind but an ominous message carved into a wood post. While we may never have all the answers, the theories are as fascinating as the mystery itself.
In the late 1500s, on the rugged shores of what is now North Carolina, a colony was born, one that would vanish without a trace. The lost colony of Roanoke remains one of the greatest mysteries in American history.
The wind carries a chill tonight.
And something else, I fear.
A story woven with hope, desperation, and unanswered questions. It began in 1587, when English settlers, under the leadership of John White, sought to establish a permanent foothold in the New World. Families, farmers, craftsmen, all eager for new opportunities, arrived on Roanoke Island. They built homes, planted crops, and dreamed of a thriving future in this distant land.
The story of Roanoke is one of America's greatest mysteries, with settlers disappearing without a trace, and only the word Croatoan left behind. Historians have debated for centuries, but the truth remains unknown, keeping this story fascinating to this day.
But life in Roanoke was not easy. Supplies were scarce, and relationships with nearby indigenous tribes were strained. Fearing starvation, the settlers urged White to return to England for reinforcements and provisions. Reluctantly, he agreed, leaving behind his daughter, his son-in-law, and his newborn granddaughter, Virginia Dare, the first English child born in the New World. John White promised to return quickly, yet fate intervened.
John White's decision to leave Roanoke was not taken lightly. The settlers were running out of food, and without new supplies, their survival was impossible. Quite simply, the colony could not endure without reinforcements and provisions. The villagers expected his return within months, bringing ships filled with food, tools, and hope for the struggling colony. White's departure was an act of desperation.
England was at war with Spain, and ships were seized for battle. White's return was delayed not for weeks, but for years. Imagine his anguish, his family, his colony, waiting across the ocean while he remained powerless to reach them. When at last he set foot on Roanoke Island in 1590, the settlement was eerily silent. The houses were dismantled, overgrown with vines, no bodies, no signs of struggle, only emptiness.
They just disappeared. There was nothing left at all.
It was as though the settlers had simply vanished into the trees. One clue remained. Carved into the post of a fort was a single word: Croatoan. Was it a message, a direction, a desperate attempt to tell White where they had gone? The word pointed to a nearby island inhabited by the Croatoan people, but when White sailed there, he found nothing. The mystery only deepened. Did the settlers assimilate into indigenous tribes, adopting new lives and abandoning their English identity? Or were they victims of disease, famine, or violent conflict, their fates hidden in unmarked graves? The lack of evidence left only speculation. Over the centuries, theories multiplied. Some claimed the word Croatoan was a curse, appearing in tales of vanished ships and strange disappearances. Others insisted the colonists had fled inland, scattering into the wilderness, leaving behind only whispers in the forests. Archaeologists have uncovered fragments, European tools, pottery, even bones, but none have offered a definitive answer. The story of Roanoke lingers not in proof, but in the haunting absence of it. The silence of the lost colony echoes louder than any discovery could. And so the question remains, what happened to the people of Roanoke? Were they survivors who adapted to a new world, or victims swallowed by it? Until the day we uncover the truth, Roanoke will remain a riddle of history, a reminder that some stories are meant not to be solved but to keep us wondering.